Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label, we read everything on the label, we take a look at the artwork, we see what they're trying to sell us, we crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. A couple things first though, all beer should be served at the right temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. The good folks at ThermoWorks sent me their lollipop thermometer that I use to test the temperature of all of the beers we have here. There is a link in the description box if you are interested. All right, also, all of our beer tastings are done with the same type of glassware. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. And finally, when it comes to beer tastings, most people will take a look, they will sniff, they will sip, and they will pontificate. Well, I'll pontificate, but the thing is, I'm going to sip first. Why? I'll let wine expert Fred Dax explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I can. All right. Speaking of a can, here we go. What do we got today? From Hillsboro, we've got their Linzer Tart. Oh boy, a couple of years, 20 years ago or so, I was in Austria and I had a Linzer Tart, and oh boy, was that fun. All right, well anyways, it is a dessert sour, 6.2% alcohol by volume, 1 pint. Let's see, what's it got here? It says, follow us on Instagram at Hillsboro and X at cbrewed.com. And hashtag Think New York, Drink New York. All right, Hillsboro Brewing Company, 60 Van Duze Street, Staten Island, New York, 10301. Government warning, I should not be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery. No problem. About Linzer Tart. Inspired by pastries found in our local New York City bakeries, this dessert sour IPA is brewed with raspberries, graham cracker, cinnamon, and vanilla bean. And it was canned on December 7th, and we are on the 12th. So this is a brand new beer. $7.99 at the local beer barrel. All right, what am I expecting? I've been to Vienna. I know what a Linzer Tart tastes like. So you got your raspberry. What they're doing, how they get the graham cracker in there, that's going to be an interesting little bit, but I'm sure it has to do with the proper use of grain. And the cinnamon and vanilla. There we go. So raspberry, cinnamon, and vanilla in a dark colored beer. Let's crack it open and see if it meets those expectations. Well, it's kind of a clear, well, it's got a little haze to it, a little raspberry look almost, a very light head on there. That head kind of fell apart. I'm wondering, let me just shake this up a bit. No. I think that's got to be the smallest head. That's the least head I've ever seen on a beer. So it looks a little, doesn't look like a Linzer Tart, but let's see if it tastes like a Linzer Tart. Yes, I took 2 sips. First of all, it's around 10 in the morning. My taste buds, they never get up until noon, so they're asleep, so they have to be woke. Well, I just woke them. Let's see what their little olfactory friends have to say, though, first. All right. Well, I'm getting a little raspberry in the aromatics there, just a little. Let's see what the taste buds have to say. Well, yeah, there's raspberry, all right, and a little vanilla. But whatever they're trying to do with the graham cracker or that type of thing, I'm not getting any of that. And also, I am surprised that it is a lighter colored beer, because the Linzer Tart, of course, being baked chocolate and raspberry. I mean, that's it. So I'm kind of surprised on this one. I'm disappointed in the head on it. Definitely the effervescence on this is odd. It is cloudy, but it's not cloudy. I tried shaking it up to see if it had any residual good stuff that was supposed to be in here, and it wasn't. So, does Boro Linzer Tart Dessert Sour meet expectations? Well, I'm afraid it doesn't. No, sir. No, not this one. Sometimes it happens, but there you go. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.